We've already got the fuckery. I've been saying this for weeks, and now we're getting comments from Twitter. We're getting people reporting. We're getting documents and emails and messages from brokers through people from Twitter, from retail investors. Some of them, like TD Ameritrade, have put out statements and comments to their retail investors saying things like this. In response to your inquiry, please note that based on the information we have on our side, the AMC shares went through a spinoff with an ex-dividend date of August 22nd and an effective date of August 23rd. The new shares will be payable on August 24th and will appear in your profile on August 25th. With regard to new shares, we do not yet have the name of the issue. Once that is obtained, it will be communicated accordingly. There's also reports of TD Ameritrade, Wealthsimple, Simplex, some other brokers coming out and saying people are not going to get their dividend because of their specific broker until the 24th, 25th, 26th. It's absolute bullshit. It's bullshit. This is the fuckery that I said was coming. It's insane what they're going to attempt to do. Let me tell you why they want to do this. They want to do this because if every single retail investor doesn't get their dividend on the 22nd and it's in your account on the 19th and APE starts trading on the 22nd, if every single retail investor doesn't have their APE on the 19th, that means if retail investors are selling their APE the 22nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, there's shares out there for brokers to try to manipulate and swing before they deliver it to you, so they can hook up their shorts. The brokers work for the shorts, for the market makers. It's absolute garbage. It's horseshit that this is even allowed. But the good news is, if you don't get your dividend on the 22nd, record it, screenshot it, document anything from your broker. Call AMC Investor Relations, email AMC Investor Relations. Everyone, do whatever you can do, but document everything. This is supposed to be in our accounts on the 19th. It's absolutely garbage. I called Fidelity today. They said shares Friday after close, available to trade Monday. Yes, that's because Fidelity is actually doing the right thing. Many other brokers aren't, though, and I'll also tell you a theory why I think other brokers are going to delay till the 25th or 6th. Because the shares they sold you of AMC common stock are not legitimate. Therefore, the dividend would not be coming to you specifically from Computershare to that broker, because they're not registered properly for Computershare to issue a dividend to them, which means they're going to have to go into the open market and hope they can buy it to facilitate your dividend in your account. That is why, Ape Nation, make your own investment decisions as an individual retail investor, but the importance of holding your APE for at least 5 to 7 days to allow all the dividends to be distributed, or time for the brokers to do whatever this fuckery is they're going to do. We don't want to be pumping, you don't want to be pumping shares out into the open market of APE for the market to be able to absorb and use to facilitate these late dividends. APE is a reconciled share count. If everything goes in on the 19th properly, we will know. The reason they're delaying the dividend issuance and these shady ass brokers that we use on our phones is because they don't have legitimate common stock of AMC in your account. So for everybody that's getting dividends, direct registered AMC shareholders with Computershare, most likely the people from Fidelity and many other brokers will give you your dividends. But if you don't get the dividend, file an SEC complaint. It's easy, just search SEC stock complaint on Google. But if you do get your dividend, it is important to HODL that dividend like your last banana, because we want the reconciled share count to happen appropriately. DRS ain't like you didn't try to tell everyone. John Dave 1348. I told everybody for months DRS, but a lot of people wanted to listen to the FUD spreaders out there, man. You had groups of apes out there in space calls bashing me, calling me a shill because they got bad information thinking that Ken Griffin owned Computershare, which is bullshit. Here's the deal. Everything I've been saying for the past 3 months that I've been taking heat on has come to pass. Adam Aaron has even chosen Computershare as the official transfer agent and as the official registrar for the APE dividends. So now everybody that was shamming me, everybody that was fudding the information me and Froggy Styles was putting out, one, they need to apologize to the entire community and admit they're wrong. Two, they need to check themselves, man. They put out false advice. They put out false information that may have misled investors to make poor investment decisions. That's not good. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing to have on your conscience. Either way, we are where we're at. We're here now. Everybody knows DRS. I don't recommend that you transfer your shares anywhere right now from now until after the 22nd. Actually, after the 25th, if you haven't got your dividend until the 25th or 6th, don't transfer out anywhere until you get it. But for people who did get their dividend on the 19th, after the 22nd, I still highly recommend direct registering your shares to Computershare, AMC, and more importantly, APE. I'm telling you guys, direct registration is the way. It is absolutely the way. We can log both floats now and absolutely blow this thing out of the water as individual retail investors making our own decisions. So, good point. John Sky, Adam Aaron can now legally commence a full complete share recall given TD is delaying. I'd have to see evidence of that. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I would like to see some kind of regulation on that before I share it. So Josh, if you find something, send it to me. Comment on the chat or on the channel on the video, and or if you're on Twitter, man, just DM me on Twitter. So yeah, so I mean, this is just one piece right here. Everybody has been calling their, I mean, look at all the comments under here. I have TDA, the last AMC shares made in DRS Computershare 11th, August 12th. When I received my Tide dividend, it was 2 days after the ex-dividend date from winter. That was for BBIG. Yeah, spinoff, exactly. Here's another letter. I don't know what this one says. I haven't read it yet. I understand you're inquiring about the announcement regarding AMC preferred shares time. The anticipated payout date will be August 23rd. What the fucking hell? The dividend is supposed to be in your brokerage on the 19th. The 19th. These brokers are delaying the issuance of the dividends because they have to try to go out into the open market on the 22nd and buy it, because they didn't sell you legally authorized AMC shares. Therefore, they are not privy to have the dividends sent to them. Synthetic, naked shorting. This is what I'm talking about, Gary Gensler, FINRA, SEC, Jesus, everyone out there. This is it. This is the fuckery, man. And what they want us to do is, while we're sitting there and APE runs on the 22nd, APE's just popping off, man. Goes from $8 to $30, right? We've seen it happen on other stocks. The people who don't have their dividend until the 23rd or 4th or 5th, one, can't sell. But two, people in between who see it run to 30, they might sell on the 23rd. Then the people on the 24th and 5th don't have access to their dividend. So A, they could get stuck bag holding, or B, we missed the damn reconciled share count. How do some people get their shares on the 19th and others get their shares on the 26th, and they expect that to be a fair market? What the fuck, man? Excuse all my language tonight, but holy shit. Oh, man. Real quick, for the BBIG folks, today I tweeted out and I commented on my feed. I got out at 157. Had a really badass run in the after hours today. I'm not looking back, though. I took 120% profit. If this comes back down to around 130, if it comes back down, I will buy back in on a smaller position to let it ride, because the government did come out today with some type of national security announcement about TikTok. I think they're going to ban TikTok. So that's the BBIG news. Bed Bath & Beyond, rumor right now is that Ryan Cohen filed to sell all his shares. I don't know if that's FUD or not. The only people tweeting that out are media outlets and like Jim Cramer type followers and whatnot. But I'm telling you guys how important it is on the 22nd for 7 days retail, as individual investors, it would behoove you to hold your APE until everybody gets their allotment. Because as soon as one person comes out and says, after these dates, I did not get my APE dividend, I am filing, you want to write investor relations at AMC, document everything, file a stock complaint with FINRA, stock complaint with the SEC, call your local government officials, there's SECs in each state, document everything, call your broker, record the conversation, everything. There will be massive class action lawsuits against brokers due to this issue and January 27th and 8th coming very soon. Don't listen to Lou about his lawsuit FUD. Nobody's suing AMC. We're talking about suing brokers. And no, it will not delist AMC stock. There's already multiple lawsuits going on against AMC currently, one of which will be settled in September 15th. It's all FUD, man. Watch Mr. Trey Collins' video on it. What's FUD? Jeffrey A. Roca. Explain, or please type what you think the FUD is. I'm guessing the Ryan Cohen Bed Bath & Beyond. Ryan Cohen sold everything Blood Bath & Beyond to buy Ape Monday. That would be freaking hilarious, man. Yeah, Jeffrey, though, if you can come back in and explain to me what Trey was saying was FUD, we can cover that. But yeah, this is why I'm saying, this is why we've been pushing for months and months and months. Move to Fidelity, move to Fidelity. Use IEX. Then direct register some of your shares. Right now, if you guys are still unsure about ComputerShare and DRS, I recommend going to ComputerShare. See if the site's up today. I think they got actually attacked the other day. Make a stock purchase. I think ComputerShare website actually got attacked by somebody the other day because they had problems loading, but that was the first time I've ever seen it. This is how you start an account, and this is how you make your first purchase. That way you can just dip your toe in the water and see what you like. Click AMC. BBBY is FUD. Okay, I'll go check out Trey's video. I'm sure there's some space calls going on too. I thought it sounded funny. They're trying to get Ryan Cohen in some kind of stock manipulation thing. It's like, Ryan Cohen is the antithesis of short and distort and naked shorting, and they're trying to say that he's manipulating. One-time purchase, just purchase like $50. You got to do a minimum of 25, 50. Then the next page, you're going to fill out all your information to set up your brokerage account. Fill all that in, put all your bank stuff in. Next, then you click and make your purchase. You'll get a bunch of text messages, blah, 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 blah. But then within a 5-day period, your purchase will be complete because it takes 3 days for your ACH transaction cash to hit your account. But they will set your account up for you in the meantime between the 5-day period. You will get a text that says verify your account. After you get that email or text, you verify, you can log in, you can see your shares, you can buy and sell more as you wish. And then once it's set up, you can go call your broker and go, hey, I want to register all my APE and AMC. Here's my account number. And they'll send it right to ComputerShare for free if you're with Fidelity. Other brokers charge you. Okay, what's going on here? Riptide Redemption. Ryan C. did not sell, just filled a petition to be able to sell in the future. Trey, he does a lot of the FUDs, but it's okay. We go to Mars anyways. Igor and Ryan Cohen is the goods, so don't worry, peace. The filing states clearly on the boot. So it sounds like to me that he's filing for a potential sale. But we'll figure it out. I'm not in Blood Bath & Beyond. I tried to get in the other day, and my order didn't go through. My limit order didn't catch in time 2 days ago. But I did get into BBIG at 69 cents and ran it up to $1.57. Try to maybe plan on getting in a smaller position if it goes back down to $1.30. I'm personally staying away from Bed Bath & Beyond. If you got in and you rocked it, congratulations to you. Make sure you go treat yourself to something nice for positive reinforcement in your trade. And it's just a bunch of shit talking in FUD today, guys. On that, the reason we haven't been hosting some space calls in the last day or two, I know you guys are crackheads for them, is because it's so hard for me and Tara and other co-hosts and hosts to focus on our own portfolios while we're hosting a space call, streaming, and doing all this stuff. And this is big time stuff going on right now. I will try to be live streaming on Friday for the APE dividend issuance. And then Monday, I'll try to live stream too for the launch on the market on the NYSE. Because if I can't get any more AMC in this dip buy range, I'm going to try to slam an APE buy order first thing in the morning on Monday to try to snack some more up off my BBIG gains. But they're not delaying APE. I'm not telling you they're delaying APE. I'm telling you your brokers, some of your brokers are out there writing memos and emailing people telling them, like, with Wealth Simple, or I think Wealth Simple cleared their up, but TD Ameritrade has told some people you will not get your APE till the 23rd, 24th, or 26th. It's out there in writing. So you either don't understand or you're not listening. This is the fuckery I've been telling you about. If you're with Fidelity, you're going to get your APE. If you're DRS, you're going to get your APE on time, guaranteed. Some of the other big brokers, you're going to get your APE. Some of these brokers like TD Ameritrade has been sus from day one. Their warehouse burnt down near Chicago, right outside of Chicago. Freaking, they delayed, or they actually stopped buying of call options on Redbox when it was running up. That might have been an OCC thing, but they sure did. They also did January 27th. They took the buy button away, and now they're putting out information and memos saying you might not get your APE till the 24th. It's bullshit. Shouldn't ComputerShare tell AA if there are more than 517 million shares? The issue is ComputerShare right now has every single APE share direct registered on the book. When they issue it out to the direct registered retail investors in ComputerShare, those will stay. The shares that got to go to the DTCC for distribution, they got signature authority on them, but once they're distributed, then they go back on to the open market and off the book. But here's the problem. Once they're distributed, if they're not all distributed at the same time, if they're not all issued to retail investors at the same time, say I get mine on the 19th and mine run up to $30 a share on Monday, the 22nd, and you don't get yours in your account till the 25th, if I sell mine, now I'm selling mine to the market, they can buy mine and give it to you. That's how they mess it up. Ameritrade confirmed with me I'll get my APE on the 22nd, but it was a chain of sus emails. And Bo, you're supposed to have your APE on the 19th. It's supposed to be issued to you on the 19th. If you get it on the 22nd and you get it at 4 p.m. at market close and APE runs $40, that sucks. Once you tell your broker that you want it to register your shares, do they get transferred? If after you get your dividend, you call your broker and say, I would like to direct register it with ComputerShare, they have processes to do it for you. And in that, if you're with Fidelity, it's free. Other brokers, there is a cost. So much corruption. Jason Nonaluk. It's fucking, I mean, we expected it though, man. This is it. This is the tripwire, the DRS tripwire I told you guys about. This is going to expose the corruption. And on that too, remember when I did my video about the final dip buy, right? This is it, baby. This is the final dip buy. This is it. We broke through my kill box, which is crazy. They triggered SSR. They triggered short sale restriction here. Look at this. At 1430. Then we ran once they triggered that, and then all of a sudden, boom, they dumped it again. This is nothing but synthetic naked shorting through failure to delivers. When we get the failure to deliver list in September for the second half of August, it is going to be massive. That's why I'm saying it's important to hold, because all these failure to delivers they're pumping out right now, T plus 35, when they start covering in September, the end of September, we're going to see some action, but people got to hold their shares, man. If we flood the market with APE, then short sellers can cover their positions and we're right back in the same boat we were in. Atomera can still clear debt, but if we don't HODL APE, then the market, the shares go to the market makers and the brokers can start covering their shorts and flip them around. Do you think institutional bosses, that's why they're selling recently? That, and you do have to understand that the Russell rebalance would cause institutions to buy and sell shares. We are going up tomorrow. I bought 50 shares. I hope so, bro. I mean, I can't see us going down any further, but look at what they did. They got us under max. They got us right to max pain. Max pain is $20 for the week. They got us down to $20.71. They want to flush all these call options out of the chain. They don't want them closing in the money on Friday. So they did this. And I guarantee you, most of our buying pressure went to the dark pool today. They are abusing this to the max because they know it's their last stand. They are going to get absolutely crushed. I will not be selling any of my APE until at least 5 days after I receive it, because I want to wait to see if everyone else gets their APE within that period. And I don't want to put my shares into the open market for hedge funds to manipulate, buy from me and give to you 4 days later. I want them to get caught in their shenanigans, man. So that's what's going on, guys. That's what I got today. If you came with me on the BBIG ride, congratulations. I went out and took my kid out. We got delicious tacos today. Went and did a little shopping at the mall. We ran by Bed Bath & Beyond. I found one in Santa Fe, in the Santa Fe Mall. It was a great store. I got 4 brand new awesome towels, like really good quality towels for $3.50 a piece. You can't beat that. Had a good day doing that. I did it specifically just to, Kramer's like, it's a failing store. Bed Bath & Beyond is a failing store. And I'm out there literally in Bed Bath & Beyond buying products, and the store had like 20 people in it. I'm new to the channel, but man, you're just spitting the truth. Glad I found you. Thanks, man. Thanks, Riptide Redemption. I recognize your name, though. Again, too, man, if you guys can all like and subscribe, man, I'm trying to push this information out to more and more people so we can keep breaking this FUD. If you guys come to our Twitter Spaces calls, we are literally Terrible 808, me, Swing, Flip, all the crew. We are the FUD busters, man. We literally do nothing but go and research all week just to bust FUD, because there's a lot of other people out there claiming to be apes, saying a bunch of bullshit like Lou, saying, oh, Adam Aaron's going to dilute you to death. During the annual, Lou said Adam Aaron was going to dilute 20% for sure. Didn't happen. He got a bunch of people worked up. Before that, he said, you better sell at 13 and get back in at 5. Didn't happen. The day him and Blue Ice told you to sell at 13, we ran to $34. Froggy, when you think AMC go boom boom? I don't know, man. That's nobody can predict that. I think today, I don't do a whole lot of TA. I keep my TA extremely simple and basic, because all the new, more advanced TA, the brokers know everybody's using that. They know they're using computer programs. I try to think about what the brokers and the market makers are going to do. Then I do my basic TA to try to time my entries. This, like I said, short sale restriction got triggered here, and then it just dumped. So either A, somebody is selling a shit ton of shares, or B, the market makers are diluting the market float massively, or they're just illegally naked shorting or producing millions of failure to delivers, tens of millions of failures to deliver. So hopefully you can't tell me that there's not buying pressure right here. This is going to cause a serious FOMO situation for retail and other institutional investors. But I'll tell you guys this, the time of the hedge funds is almost over. The time of the short sellers is almost over. They are going to start cannibalizing each other, and the last one out the door is going to be holding the bag. And I'm telling you right now, with Citadel posting a $92 billion quarterly loss, other hedge funds collapsing, it's only a matter of time, baby. We've won already. How many hedge funds have went in the dump? How many hedge funds are down 40, 50, 60%? How many times have our conspiracy theories turned out to be truth? That's what they do. They label you a conspiracy theorist so you can't be taken seriously. But we know the MSM is a bunch of liars, man. They're fake news, bro. And just remember, your brokers, if you think you trust your broker, just remember the first 3 letters in the word bro or broker are bro, right? And then the 5 letters is broker. The 4 letters is broke. Don't trust them, man. We need to hold APE and AMC. Absolutely. Lou's spreading FUD again. Dude, Andy, all Lou does is spread FUD. That's all he's done all week. That dude knowingly puts out false information, knowingly false information to influence his followers into trading poorly. That is stock manipulation, 1934 Security Exchange Act violation. That dude's a criminal. That dude's a total crook, man. I don't know why anybody listens to that guy. And he's got a massive, massive bot army following him that pushes that FUD he spread. And he's been wrong every time. He's wrong. He leaves Twitter. He makes a bunch of 30 YouTube videos. And then when another big catalyst comes, he comes back to Twitter and spreads more FUD. And I'm not saying this to tell you guys go out and be awful and mean to people that are spreading FUD. Let me tell you this right now. The retail investment community needs to rise above. We need to be the better people. If someone's spreading FUD, prove them wrong. Don't go out and call them a bunch of names and tell them to fuck themselves and blah, blah, blah. Apes evolved, baby. We want to show the world not only one, did we beat the most corrupt market in the world simply by just holding our stock, but two, we have the class behind us, and I'm guilty of this too. I need to clean my act up. We have the class behind us to win and still show good sportsmanship even when the other team cheated. So I'm not telling you to go out and attack anybody, man. Call them a liar if you want. Tell them they're wrong. Prove them they're wrong. But hey, man, you spread FUD. You're wrong. This is why. And we don't appreciate it. But when you get into name calling, that degrades this retail community down to their level. We don't want to be at their level, man. This Kool-Aid tastes good, about as good as Jim Jones. Robbing Hood, dude, Robbing Hood. Robin Hood will go broke one day. I firmly believe Robin Hood will go broke. If you still have a couple shares in Hood and Weeble and then such, so you can be part of lawsuits, good on you. But I'm telling you, after August 22nd, man, you guys need to get out of Weeble, get out of Robin Hood, get out of Cash App, get out of all these shady little brokers, man, because all you're doing is you're feeding more liquidity into the people's pockets that are shorting our stocks. That's all you're doing. Go to Fidelity, and then if you want to go even further after your shares clear with Fidelity, you can direct register your shares with ComputerShare. Either way, guys, that's what I got for tonight. Thank you. Please, please like and subscribe. Love you guys. The channel's growing great. We are busting FUD. We're making money. We're staying calm, cool, collected. And we're going to be a beacon of apes evolved in this community going forward, man, because I'll tell you what, some of the other apes, they're not looking too good right now. It's not a good look what they're doing, spreading FUD and making people worry. You guys know the game plan, man. I'm hodling my ape until 5 to 7 days later, probably 7 days. So I know that everybody else got their distribution, so I don't mess nothing up. Plus, it'll increase demand, hodling ape because of it. What's wrong with Weeble? Weeble is literally owned by China, bro. Weeble is literally owned by the CCP. And if you think they're not manipulating your portfolio, you're out of your mind. It's Weeble is horrible. Weeble is payment for order flow, exactly. Payment for order flow. The market makers like Citadel pay your broker for your order and all your metadata. So not only do they know how you're behaving, they know your information, they know what your order is because they're going to go in and fulfill it for you. And it creates massive liquidity for the hedge funds that are shorting our stock. And it gives them a crystal ball to front run the market. Just subscribe. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get some early sleep tonight. You guys have an amazing night. Congratulations on all your gains through the week. If you followed my calls, you probably made some money. If you are in a situation where you think you're bag holding something, telling you right now, if you're bag holding AMC, I wouldn't worry about it. I'd keep holding. I'd try to cost average down. No, obviously, that's just my opinion. BBIG still could make some moves if you're stuck in it. Some people bought in at $2, $4, $6. But I think BBIG in the future will do good. Highcroft Mine, one more thing, Highcroft Mine. My thesis on Highcroft Mine is this. Right now, they are doing the POX processing study, their new refinement POX processing study, and their new mill technical study. They have to get those done, right? They're also doing their new massive exploration program, the largest in the mine's history. I don't think they're doing it willy-nilly. I think they know where the stuff is. They're just going out to verify exact coordinates and depth on where the precious metals are, but they're still processing their heap leaching pads. They are still processing silver and gold and making tens of millions of dollars every quarter. from the profits from that. Not that they're cash flow positive, but they also still too have about $140 million on the books, right? The stock price of Highcroft has come down consistently with the amount of cash burn they have. But by 2023, Dr. Diane Garrett said, we will be full-scale commercial operation. That means they're going to be out mining new material. They're going to be processing new material on their new mill and their POX processor and finishing up their leach pads, which means they could effectively double the amount of silver and gold that they will be processing in 2023. And in that, we have sanctions from G7 countries against Russia and China, saying not to buy silver or gold from these two countries anymore, specifically gold, which is going to increase demand massively for American producers. And silver is expected to go up in demand by 30 to 40% by 2024 due to EVs, solar, aviation, spaceflight, everything you can think of, man. Silver is in everything. So that's my thesis. 2023, we will see some good Highcroft news. I'm going to keep loading up shares. After this APE situation, the AMC situation pops off, if there's enough money where I want, I'm going to liquidate some down the road after the 7-day period if we got the prices I'm looking for, and I'm going to jump back in and buy some more Highcroft and build my position up. When Highcroft launches huge amount of gold and silver found, stock will rise. Yeah, and then silver and gold will probably start rising too after this massive market meltdown and meme stock melt up happens. So that's my thesis, guys. You can check out my tweets on Twitter. Please follow me. Everything I talk about in the videos, I tweet on Twitter. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the follows. You guys are awesome. Congrats on your gains today.